What's up guys, in this video we hook up the wastegate on the turbo and a boost gauge up front.
Alright, so we are back to the turbo cart. The last video we drove it and there's a couple things we want to test. First of all, we got a boost gauge. So we're going to be able to see how much boost we're pumping out. So that's going to be kind of a surprise. We're going to have to figure out how to do that. Then we are going to, a lot of people commented how we need to hook the wastegate up. So what we're thinking is, if we have some way to manually open and close the little wastegate here, we could run no boost and then have it just spring return. And then when you want to make boost, you just let go of it, pulls back, closes the wastegate, and then the turbo can spool up. And also what we can do is when, like, let's say we're mid boost, we can just like pull the wastegate whenever we want, and like that'll probably make some awesome noises and stuff. The first thing we're going to do is hook up the boost gauge and just run it and see what we think. So with that being said, I think we're just gonna put a T right into our main boost line that goes into the carburetor. I installed the boost gauge, not my proudest work. I just kind of daisy chained some zip ties. It's kind of just a temporary thing because who even knows how many pounds of boost this thing's gonna make. The problem is we can't just run it and test it because it only makes boost under load. Let me tell you guys the predicament now. So right in there is the wastegate. The problem is when we manually open this, it doesn't go far enough because here's our little exhaust header. It hits where that black part is. So this goes right here, so it's hitting right here. So what I'm gonna do is I have this flange, and I'm just gonna stack the two. That way we have enough room for it to open. This is a good 1/4 inch thick. So I'll just bolt them up like this, stacked together, and then we'll have enough room to open and close our wastegate. Probably just gonna go with like a string you pull or something. That way, I mean, just put a return spring on this. Just have a string so you can pull it, because I don't really want to commit to any like elaborate like levers until we actually know it works. Alright, bear with me. Everything from here over is kind of stupid, but basically I drilled a hole so we can have a return spring for our wastegate right here. I'm leaving this vacuum piece on because we might want to use it later. I just kind of bent it back a little bit. And also with this piece, this metal piece it mounts to, acts as a retainer for the turbo housing. So I don't really want to mess with that. Let's leave it. And then I have a rope going tied to here and then tied back there. That's basically just holding this wastegate all the way open. Hopefully this thing runs really well, like kind of like an NA Predator. I'm just worried about how much air it can intake through all of this. So we'll have to find out. There's no way we can switch this between like running NA versus not. It smells like gas. I'm suspecting what's happening is it's just running way too rich. I'm gonna tee in the wastegate to the boost line. That way like it can actually function properly as a wastegate. Alright guys, so everything is ready to go. We have the wastegate hooked up. We have it teed into a boost line. The boost gauge sitting pretty right here. Hopefully Joe will be able to see that on the GoPro. So cool. Now we're just gonna rip it. This is basically gonna be like a part 2 driving video. We're gonna have some more fun with it, and like now we have a boost gauge and stuff because we really just want to see what kind of boost numbers we can make. And also, we might be doing a collaboration with Fab because he built a dyno, and if we can see like what kind of power numbers this thing's making. So we're really just trying to get it run good before that. Alright, so I'm not really sure we're gonna be able to see like definition there, but we'll get a shot at least with the camera of boost, and Joe can tell us what boost numbers it's making. So what'd you think, bro?
It rides pretty good. I love, you can definitely hear the turbo whistle.
Yeah.
Really nice little whistle note on it. It's not perfect. Uh-oh. Oh, the brake's on fire?
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Wait, geez, I've never seen that before.
We still got pad left on. So I don't know if y'all could hear that, but how something was squealing. So we're pretty sure that was like the top of the brake.
I thought
it's completely gone.
Dude, I shut off the engine, I saw the smoke, and I'm like, oh, this engine's blown. Like, alright, so yeah, hopefully the GoPro footage of the boost gauge turned out pretty good. We're definitely making between 5 and 10 pounds of boost. It kind of goes crazy at first, and then once it gets a consistent number, it levels out. I don't think the wastegate is kicking in at all yet, but now it's hooked up, so hey, like 5 pounds of boost, that's awesome. I mean, it's in parties too. I mean, Joe was drifting it, I was hauling, I was like white knuckling on this one side, so let's just drive it some more.
Oh man, it's really cool. I mean, it's like it's a really cool feature just being able to see the little Neo moving, like knowing that it's actually making boost and you're like, it's actually accomplishing something besides looking pretty. I mean, it's still just as fun. It's an amazing kart, and I mean.
Do you think the wastegate kicked in at all?
I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't at 5 pounds. I guess we could look at the specs or something, but
yeah,
it doesn't feel like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching.
Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff done here. We're super excited. It's cool because now we know we're making a solid 5 pounds of boost. Before this, we could honestly have no idea. Like, it could be making none and we're just having tuning issues. So we have that solidified. We're making boost. It's still making turbo noise and stuff. The wastegate, I don't know how much it's working or not. But it's good to have it there so we don't overboost or anything, even though any boost is overboosting this engine. So yeah.
Yeah, make sure to check out Go Power Sports. All the links for the parts we use are in the description. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, subscribe, and see you next video.